Good day. I'm glad to have you on another session of your educative program, Kaduna Electric Watch. I'm Faisal Babadia. In today's edition of the program, the Board of Directors of the Kaduna Electric has set a 3-year target for the full transformation of the company into a world-class utility company. This is part of the resolution adopted at the just concluded Board and Management's annual strategy retreat held in Oyo, Akwa Ibom State. These and many more will come your way after the news by Rukaya Muhammad.
Here is the news, but first the major headlines. Kaduna Electric begins mass meter installation. The Chief Marketing Officer decried bypass of meters, perpetrators to face prosecution. And Kaduna Electric receives Kafanchan delegation as Senator La condemns destruction of facilities. Now the news in details. Kaduna Electric has begun the implementation of federal government's national mass metering program in its franchise. It will be recalled Kaduna Electric launched the national mass metering program in October and November last year in Kaduna and Birnin Kebbi, respectively. 80,000 meters were allocated to Kaduna Electric in the first phase by the federal government's program, which are to be deployed in the 4 franchise states of the company. A statement by the Kaduna Electric's head of corporate communication, Abdulaziz Abdullahi, said, meter deployment has started at MPH Estate, Millennium City, and High Coast, Barnawa, all in Kaduna and other states. He said arrangement has been concluded with the MISA asset provider that will be working with Kaduna Electric to ensure all allocated meters are installed before the end of March. He urged customers who have had the meters installed in their premises to avoid bypassing or tampering with them, as a stiff penalty awaits perpetrators. He added that the meters are free and no money is required from the customer for installation. Meanwhile, barely 24 hours after the installation of meters under the federal government's national mass metering program, a customer at MPH Estate, Millennium City, Kaduna, has had the meter bypassed. The customer, whose property located at 189 Ahmed Makarfi Street, MPH Mortgage 1, where the meter was installed and bypassed, has admitted culpability and has been served a retroactive billing and loss of revenue penalty as stimulated by the Nigerian Electricity Regulatory Commission, NERC. Reacting to the development, Kaduna Electric's Chief Marketing and Revenue Assurance Officer, Abubakar Jimeta, decried what he described as a sad and unfortunate development. He said it is frustrating that customers who have been yearning to be metered will turn round to sabotage the system to enjoy free electricity. He said these are some of the challenges the company has been facing, which makes energy accountability difficult and hinders the desired progress in the sector, warning that the Special Investigation and Prosecution Task Force on Electricity Offences, SIPTIO, shall be drafted in to deal with the situation. He appealed to customers to work with Kaduna Electric to stamp out the menace of energy theft for good. In another development, the senator representing Kaduna South in the Red Chamber of National Assembly, Senator Enju Mala, has strongly condemned the attack and subsequent destruction of the Kaduna Electric's facilities in Kafanchan 3 weeks ago. The senator expressed the outrage in Kaduna, which led a delegation of traditional, religious, and youth leaders who paid a sympathy visit to the corporate headquarters of the company. He charged the communities, especially the youth, to desist from taking laws into their hands, as this will only make a bad situation worse. He appealed to the management of Kaduna Electric to ensure restoration of normal power supply to the area, while promising to mobilize all elected and political leaders in the area to pay restitution to the company for the items lost. The chairman of the board of Kaduna Electric, Yusuf Hamisu Abubakar, called for better understanding and friction-free relationship between the company and its customers. He assured the delegation of the commitment of the company to restore normal power supply to affected area after certain conditions were met. That has been the news. Back to you, Faisal.
Uyo 2021 has come and gone, but the milestone policy decisions taken at the retreat will surely redefine the service delivery capacity of Kaduna Electric. The watch undertook a comprehensive review of the 5-day retreat and bring you the high points in our specially packaged special reports.
It is now an established convention in Kaduna Electric that at the beginning of every year, board members, senior and middle-level managers converge in secluded location to review the performance of the company in the preceding year and plan for the new year. The 2021 board and management retreat was historical, just as it was unique in many respects. For the first time, this year's annual brainstorming ritual took place outside our comfort zone in faraway Uyo, the capital of Akwa Ibom State. Again, for the first time, a reputable management consulting firm, H. Pearson, was appointed to conduct the retreat. The consultant provided the rich scholarship resources, dictated the tune, and directed the affairs. To put it mildly, it was a wonderful learning experience, garnished with so many groups, practical sessions. The theme for this year's retreat, Redefining 2021 Possibilities, Breaking Barriers, also helped in shaping the direction of the discussion. Other sub-themes focused on by the resource persons included strategies for revenue drive, teamwork and cross-functional synergy, leadership and emotional intelligence and entrepreneurial skills. The retreat was declared open with keynote address by the chairman of the board, Yusuf Hamisu Abubakar, where he charged the participants to rise up to the occasion by bringing their talents, knowledge, skills, and experiences acquired over the years to bear on their respective jobs. According to him, our responsibility is to ensure that we delivered excellent service to our customers and generate the required revenue to meet our obligations to the market. He further admonished the participants, which he described as leaders of the company in their respective capacities, to be change agents and worthy ambassadors of the about 4,000 workers of the company. In his welcome address, the managing director, CEO, Engineer Garba Haruna, disclosed that the federal government has provided the necessary enablers and the regulator is now more positively disposed to the demands of the operators. As such, no excuse shall be accepted from any operator for non-performance. The managing director, therefore, charged the participant to strive hard to turn around the fortune of the company, stressing that the current crop of staff or the future generation a responsibility to bequeath a strong lasting legacy in the company. The opening ceremonial speeches were climaxed by the introductory representation of the executive vice chairperson of H. Person, Mrs. Ethan Cheyenne. Hers was the breaking of the ice. The 4-day event was a rich tutorial on leadership, emotional intelligence, teamwork, synergy, shared values, corporate culture, strategies for improved revenue generation, entrepreneurial skill, how to avoid dysfunctional in teams, etc. There are also groups, exercises, all aimed at promoting teamwork, cooperation, and collaboration, as well as cross-functional synergy.
In today's interview segment, the head of the energy metering unit of Kaduna Electric, Engineer Muhammad Aliu Gana, provided an insight into the national mass metering program and the journey so far.
Welcome to the interview segment of Kaduna Electric Watch. With me in the studio today is Engineer M.A. Gana, Head Energy Metering. Welcome to the program, sir. What is the importance of metering in electricity business, and how will the ongoing national mass metering initiative brings more efficiency in service delivery?
As you rightly ask, the importance of metering in this business is overemphasized, because it's with meter you are going to quantify the kind of energy a customer has used, and based on that you will be able to at least establish a trust. That is an equilibrium situation between you and the customer. Customer will pay happily, and actually you also will also receive happily. And even ever, that has been the essence of energy metering, is actually the big judge that actually establish equilibrium point where customer will be happy and everybody will be happy. So the importance of metering, to me, I used to say metering is the big judge, and as the big judge is to determine everything that you need to know about the energy consumed. And as far as mass metering is concerned, mass metering will address the kind of metering gap we have. And with this metering gap we have, it has created a lot of problem. Because today you see customers complaining, why are you giving me this outrageous bill? I don't know the basis of this outrageous bill. But once we have a meter and the meter has been installed, at the end of the day, everybody will be happy. And this is the essence of this mass metering exercise. Mass metering exercise will address all manners of problems we have been receiving from customers. And once we are able to meter all the customers, then the success of the business will start from there. Because if you enjoy electricity and you don't pay, you don't even know the yardstick you are going to use in paying, is quite a problem to everybody. So I believe this national mass metering has come to at least solve, it has come at the right time to solve all the problems we've been having with our customers. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Sir, what efforts is Kaduna Electric bring to bridge the metering gap in its franchise?
Actually, the management has come out in all directions to address the challenge of metering. And for now, management has done so good that at the end of the day, I believe if what they have set aside now, we implement it from the beginning to the end, is going to address all the problems, and then at the end of the day, our customers within our franchise area will be happy with us. Because right now, we have meters available from the meters we need to install, and those meters, we ensure that meters were tested, and then because we want meters that will withstand the test of time, and as a result of that, we ensure that meters were tested so that we wouldn't have any argument from anywhere. Because most of these customers will tell you, these meters you are putting for us, they are running, they are this, they are that. So, but with the way we've started now, if at the end of the day we install meter for any customer, that customer will have no cause to complain, because all the tests we need to conduct on the meters before installation, they were conducted. And on the part of our management again, they have gone to a reputable vendors that don't compromise standard in any way. When you look at the meters we have now, you see we have the ratings specified based on NERC policy, and then because this is a regulated business, as a regulated business, we have metering code that we always refer to.
With this, we have come to the end of today's edition of Kaduna Electric Watch. Thank you for viewing.